I'm Davide from the collective IOCOSE. The collective was born in Italy 6-7 years ago, I don't remember exactly when. And it's made out by 4 persons, me, Filippo, Matteo and Paolo. One is based in Italy, me currently live in Berlin, 2 of us are living in London. Yeah, so actually IOCOSE is a kind of, we meet up each other in chat, so it's more a chat room that a kind of collective work together in a physical space. At the beginning, our work was really network-based, and for example, one of our first work was a website where it was possible to adopt dogs from the third world countries and to import it to Italy. And after that, we make a fake spam campaign for a political party. We always work in this kind of possibility to explore alternative narration, starting from the reality, using an electrodomestic or an actress or an IKEA product or whatever, and try to explore what could be a different story that this object or this person can give us. And sometimes this story is much more interesting than the normal one that we are hearing, we are used to hear. Yeah, and that's why. The work that we are exposing here is called A Crowded Apocalypse. Basically, it's a work that started 2-3 years ago, after some reflection about what actually the crowd is. We are not talking about crowdfunding, but crowdsourcing is actually the possibility to buy workers on the internet, to buy small job, small tasks that with, I don't know, $1, but also 20 cents can be done wherever in the world. For example, it's possible to buy a view for a video on YouTube. It's possible to buy some clicks, but it's also possible to buy something more that requires some human capacity. For example, it's possible to buy a translation of a Chinese book. You can buy a page. You can have a book made by 100 pages. You can split the work in 1 page, and you can sell it out to 100 workers in China, and have the job done for less than a half the money that normally requires to translate a book from Chinese to English. So, yes, our point of view was that actually the work is commissioned by some big companies in the US or in Europe and so, and then it's done by other person all over the world, but it's normally underpaid. We're kind of fascinating to mix together this new way of work with the conspiracy theories. So we start analyzing the conspiracy theories, and we start to deconstruct it to figure out which are the elements in every conspiracy theory. And so you have the enemies. You have in every conspiracy theory there are enemies. Normally they are called they. They want death. They assume death. They would like to kill. And then there are the good one, the bad one, and then there are the way which the enemies can do something bad, and then there are the ways that the good ones can prevent it. Well, you can find on the internet a lot of patterns about how to build conspiracy theories. We have kind of write down a list of them. At the end there were 4 or 5 tasks, and we give them to the crowd. So we start asking to draw a logo, to compose a logo with some letters, and then we start. Okay, now we have a logo. Who you think can be your enemy or who you don't trust, and so we collect different answers. It was Afghanistan, USA government, Israeli, American Apparel, Pizza Hut. We collect huge list of them, and then we ask the other person to vote for them. Which one do you think are the most dangerous in this list? And every time that a person accomplishes a task, this person doesn't know the previous task and doesn't know the next one. And so at the end, it was a really confusional things, but that has a rigorous order. So it was really kind of mathematical obsession about how this conspiracy theory is generated. And the fascinating things were that no one of the workers involved in this project knew exactly what he was doing. It's a kind of metaphor for us about how the work works, how it is done. A good example can be the construction of the atomic bomb. Maybe atomic bomb is made by different species all over the world, but probably no one of the workers knows that he's working for an atomic bomb. And we found this analogy really tied to our work, and that's why after we recreate this video tutorial that's called How to Make a Bomb, in which we take on instruction about how to construct a bomb, and we split it out in different species, and we give every task to only a worker. So like the previous one, a worker know only a part of the information, not the whole picture. And then we put it together, and it was pretty strange that it sounds dangerous because it's at the end you can build something really dangerous, but at the same time a lot of things can be dangerous in this way.
Pour some hydrogen peroxide in the bottle.
Using duct tape, fasten the battery with the cables to the center of a plastic canister.
Connect the cable to an egg timer, pasting the end of the cable with isolating tape to the 0 value in the timer.
It starts like a joke, and then it becomes another way to see the things out there, and also we normally we cannot accept this kind of enthusiasm for everything at the beginning, for everything that is new. Well, as I said at the beginning, we really enjoy the things to turn out something that is present in the real life, in a new narrative, a new kind of parallel world, and we love to live in this world for a couple of weeks, of months, and then change it, and it's a kind of exploration of significance. Yeah, that's what I like. And what we like, and it's a kind of research also. Art has the possibility to start to let the person, allow the person to think outside the box. So in a way, you have to use these possibilities. At the same time, I think that a lot of stuff has to have the same responsibilities. I mean, political implication, and also you can find political implication also in a book or in a film or in an interview. I would like that everything could have the same influence and the same power. Yeah, I don't want to see art a kind of elitary medium that can influence other stuff. That's my opinion. Also music can can has a kind of pressure to and can make pressure on the society. So, yeah.